there guys, how is everyone doing today? Welcome back to another video guys. As you might notice, this one is not Minecraft. This is going to be a new series that I'm posting up on my channel. Basically it's going to be, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. It's going to be like story time. Yeah, it sounds gay, I know, but I'm basically just going to be going through different stories, things that have, you know, maybe it's just going to be like a series where I can just talk. Maybe I'll just tell something funny that's happened in the day that I've had. For something funny that happened last week, something bad that happened last week. I can get your thoughts. It could be anything. But today's topic is going to be childhood and memories. So basically, and by the way guys, sorry about this gameplay. It's a gameplay I was playing with my friends, and I got to the point where I was just pissing about it. I finished up okay. I finished up like 32 to 19 or something like that, so it's alright. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go through my childhood basically guys at the start. And I just want to throw it out there that I actually had a fantastic childhood. I did have a fantastic childhood. Actually, my mum and dad split up when I was 13. You might be thinking, what, your mum and dad split up? I thought you said you had a fantastic childhood. Well, yeah, I did. It didn't really, well, I guess it did affect me. But I still have a fantastic childhood. I mean, every single year my mum and dad were together. We used to go down to Cornwall every year. We did so much as a family. I actually have an older brother who's now 21. Only 4 years older, because I'm actually 18. Yeah, so we actually did everything together. Literally everything. And it did affect me. Yeah, I'm not saying that it did affect me. And when they split up, it was, you know, it was said that no malicious action was going to be taken. You know, everything's going to be friends. My mum could walk in my dad's door, my dad could walk in mum's door. But a lot of the time, that's not how it happens. They didn't keep to the word. It was just, I'm not saying there was like fists throwing everywhere and people were fighting. It was just that there was a lot of arguing. There was a lot of like fight for where I lived, where my brother lived. My brother was actually down London at the time, and he moved back up because of me. And I'm actually quite close to my brother. He's 21 now. He's got a kid and a wife and a house, so you know it's moved on. But yeah, then he moved down to back down to Stoke where we live, and it was like, yeah, there's kind of a lot of like fight where I lived, and at the time I actually stayed in my house with my dad because my mom kind of like, I'm not gonna go into reasons why they split up and that. I'm just, you know, just gonna talk about it. But yeah, I stayed with my dad and my brother at first, and I stayed there for about 6 months, and I didn't actually see my mum for a while. I didn't want to see my mum for a while. That was my decision, that was my personal decision. But after a while, I slowly started to do things with her, because like I said, I always been close to mum, and it was weird. Once I hadn't seen her for a while, it was really weird to see her properly again. So we went for meals and stuff like that. And we were actually like, where was she living? Oh, she was living with one of her friends for a while, for a few months, and then when I started to like, not get to know her obviously, but when I was seeing her a lot more again, she actually wanted then to buy a house, not for me to move in with, but just for me to, like, you know, somewhere to go, because I couldn't go and stay at her friends all the time. So we were looking at a house, and we looked at a house in a bad place, and it wasn't good, guys. Yeah, it wasn't good. So, you know, I said I want to live close to Dad. So we moved into a place with it was literally just around the corner, and it was a nice house. I enjoyed it, but still malicious things were still going on. You know, and it's got to the point now where my mum and dad actually don't speak, and it's not, if anyone's in the same situation, I mean it's gone quite a bit now, guys, to be honest. It's but it's, you know, I'm 18, it was 5 years ago. It's kind of hard for my mum to let it go for some reason, but not my, I guess because my mum does have a partner now, my dad, he has a wife, and he actually has a child. He has my little sister Lily. My mum, she's kind of like begrudges it, I think. And my dad's kind of moved on, but they both moved on, and I most certainly moved on. I mean, you know, I would love mum and dad to be back together. There's nothing more, you know. But at the same time, if it was that they're going to be unhappy and they're going to argue, then no, I didn't want them to be together. So you know, but anyway, yeah. So my mum moved in, and you know, all that. Yeah, and it gets to the point now. My mum and my dad actually don't speak. I mean, they say hello when they see, but they don't have conversations. And it's weird seeing that. I mean, you know, it is most definitely really weird seeing that. But I'm kind of past that now. But yeah, then actually at the minute I actually live a lot of the time with my mum. Do see my dad. I still do see. I work with my dad, but I still go over to my dad's. But yeah, like you know, I now have a car. I just want to be, and this isn't meaning to goddamn depress you guys. It really is. I'm not saying anything. Oh, my life's so shit, and I just want to go through my. You know, I'm happy now, so you shouldn't feel depressed. And the way I see this is, you can't do anything about it. It's what's done is done. Your mum and dad, and I'm, you know, I am trying to share my thoughts with you, and I'm trying to, like, maybe somebody who's watching this hasn't actually got over their mum and dad splitting up, but if they have, if not, then it's really good for you. But don't begrudge it, you know. Don't think every day, oh, if my mum and dad are back together, because if they will always love each other. A lot of the time, my mum and dad always say that they will always have love for each other. Because I mean, they're around 15 years, got 2 kids together. They got no choice but to love each other. They will always have feelings for each other, but they might not be in love with each other, if you get me. That might confuse you, but you know, but they might not be in love with each other. So you know, don't just move on with it. If they're not going to speak, they're not going to speak. You do what you can. Don't ever get caught in the middle. It won't ever be your fault that they split up. So just go on and enjoy your life, and you know, just do whatnot. Yeah. What else was I gonna say about it? Thinking about it now. Yeah, but yeah, that's basically it, guys. I'm just sharing my childhood thoughts. But you know, don't be down about it. I understand why you're down about it. God, I was down about it for a couple of years, because you know, I was at the time, at the start of my, like, I know I was 13, but I was like getting to like almost year 10, because I'm the youngest I'm the youngest in my, well, was my youngest in my year. So I was actually going through. Oh, by the way, this is quite a nice shot. Boom. Yeah, so I was going to like my GCSEs. So I could have. I'm not trying to be big. I didn't say, hey, well, I did this and I did that, but you know, I could have gone the wrong way, and I could have started smoking. I could have not stayed in school. Well, I could have not stayed in school. I could have done all different things, but I didn't. I stayed in school, and I got my GCSEs. Now I'm going into college and uni. So I'll get onto another topic later. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. So anyway, be happy about anything like that. But I want to thank you for watching. This gameplay is almost at an end, and sorry I didn't get around to the other topics like college and uni. I actually might make another one then tomorrow, because I enjoyed this. Yeah, but thank you for letting me share my thoughts, guys. If you did like this, please like it, and I love every single one of you. See you later.